Well, hello everyone. Oh, this is really bright. I am so sorry. It's so bright. Hello, who's ever joining. I'm sitting in front of a bright window, and as you can see, it's really bright because I'm really bright. Hi, welcome. This is Mary Ellen Shahansky, and I'm coming to you from Verona, New York, which is in central New York, and it is very warm here today. It is 86 degrees, which is unbelievable for this time of year here. Hey BJ, great to see you. I'm hoping this works really well because I actually had trouble getting it to initialize a stream. So I'm hoping the stream stays up while I get this done. I have a story to tell you guys about Intergrity. This is something that happened to me this week with a company that I am working with. And I'm telling you, if you don't have integrity yourself as a person in your business, you are not going to be successful. What I went through the last couple days with this company that I work with has been mind-blowing for me. So I'm going to tell you a little story about how you don't want to run your business. I have a cleaning service who comes every other week to clean, and I have only been using this particular service for a short period of time, but every week that they have been able to come, I have had problems with the schedule. And not the ladies that come and clean. They're lovely, they're wonderful, they'll do anything I want them to do, they're fantastic. But the way this woman schedules her people, I don't understand it, and I've had a problem with the schedule every single time. So this week I was causing the problem with the schedule, so I was willing to accept whatever came. I had another appointment cancel on me that was for last week that I really had to do, and the person that it was scheduled with, she's got some serious problems with her family, so she's trying to get to a hospital to see her mom and run a business. She's a single mom. So when she called me and said, can you reschedule to this Thursday at 11:30, it didn't dawn on me that my appointment with her would run into the normal time for this other person to come and clean for me. And when it dawned on me that that was going to happen, I immediately called the cleaning service, talked to the owner to let her know I might not be back in time for the normal time this person comes. Now, I've had two different people come. So when I told her that, I thought she would just say she would, flip-flop and move people around so that she was coming later in the afternoon. But she didn't offer anything. She seemed annoyed. Now, she's already been paid for these services because this is actually something that I won, and they have been paid already for this service. She wants me to continue to be a customer when the free paid stuff is over with, so you'd think she'd be jumping through hoops to help me out here. Not on your life. I asked her who was coming, and she couldn't tell me. Now, this is her business. She can't tell me the woman that's going to come to clean my house tomorrow, the day I was calling. She couldn't tell me. Okay? How is that possible? She goes, whoever normally comes is who's coming. I said, you sent two different people. I don't know who normally comes. I said, I'll be happy to call her. I have one of their numbers, but I don't know if she's the one that's coming. I certainly will do that. This is not the normal service that they utilize. I live in a rural area, so they had to find someone else. So this is not normal. So don't worry, I will be letting them know not to ever schedule this service for anyone else. But the bizarre part was I asked her to just at least please call the person that's going to come, let her know I am not going to be there at the time I normally am, so please come later or let's reschedule. She wouldn't do that. She's the owner. She wouldn't call one of her people. She said, well, they are supposed to call and confirm with you, so you should be getting a phone call to confirm and just let her know then, and you two can work it out. I'm like, okay. But she didn't, if it's the person that came last time, she didn't call me to confirm. Well, leave a note on the door. You're the owner of the business. You have the schedule. Call your person and let her know. No. This woman is amazing. So I left a note on the door because I did not get a confirmation call. Left a note on the door for this poor person. While I was at my appointment, I get a phone call. Of course, I turn my phone off when I'm at an appointment, so it's not ringing when I cannot answer it. When I was almost done, I did check my phone to see if there was anything. I called the woman back. She's sitting in my driveway. I'm not in my driveway. I'm not home. Waiting for me. She called the owner, who told her that I would be back any minute. I was like, I called her and told her yesterday I canceled. I couldn't be there. I felt so bad for this poor woman. So not only was she inconveniencing me, she inconvenienced her own staff member who she could have scheduled with someone else. So the person that was supposed to clean for me just said, well, please call Carol when you get back and reschedule. And I apologized profusely to this poor woman. I said, I tried to let you know. I said, now I have your phone number, so I will always call you and see if it's you that's supposed to be coming, and we'll reschedule together. I got home. I called the owner of the company. She was miffed. She said, well, because you didn't get home in time, now she's mad at me because she didn't have an appointment for the afternoon. She could have cleaned for someone else. You're the owner. You could have called your staff member. You could have notified them first thing in the morning and given them someone else at that time. And she also made a comment that she lost money that day because they didn't clean for me. I said, no, you didn't. I said, I personally will take responsibility because I did not give you 24 hours notice. If you need to charge me for that time, I'm fine with that. She said, I don't do business that way. I said, well, I'm giving you permission to pay your staff who lost out on a job this afternoon and take the money you are owed for this afternoon because it didn't happen. Even though I don't know how she dealt with it. And then she said, well, when can we reschedule? And I said, well, it's going into a holiday weekend, so next week, why don't we just do Thursday next week? The same time, if that works for you. It's Thursday of the week. Next week's a holiday. She said, I don't have the June schedule done yet. I'm thinking, are you really serious? You don't have the schedule done for next week for your poor staff? They don't know what they're doing yet when you're going into a holiday week. Okay. So I just said, Wednesday, Thursday next week, I'm good. Just let me know and you can figure it out. So I'm telling you right now, if you are running a business, you have to have integrity. And number one, she put her staff member down for not calling me. She was upset and trying not to put that on me, but she kind of was. I didn't take it that way. I just felt bad that this is how she runs her business, that her staff can't count on her to have the integrity to contact them. Things happen. People have to cancel. It doesn't matter what kind of business you run. People run into emergencies. People have different things that come up and they don't get home in time. Now that I know what this person's phone number is, I can call her myself, but that's not really the way it should work. So please have the integrity in your business. I'm honestly beginning to think maybe I should think about starting another business, that being a cleaning service that has integrity to schedule correctly, take care of the customers and the staff. I don't know. It's a thought in the back of my head, but that kind of leadership, then the staff won't stay. I agree with you wholeheartedly, her staff won't stay. And I have to say that both staff members that were here, while they were cleaning, did make snide remarks of some kind about the scheduling of their weeks. So it obviously seems to be a problem in that business. And yes, she's not going to keep good. And I'll tell you, both women that came were very, very good. They wanted to know exactly what I needed done. I use special cleaners. They were very willing to do whatever I wanted. I was teaching them, this is another bizarre part, I was teaching them tricks to clean faster and better than they knew. And they're in a cleaning service. One of them, one of the products that I use, she used it and she goes back out, she goes, I really need to get this because this cleans so easily. It's amazing. Okay, it's a product anybody can get. You clean all the time. You got to be able to do it as fast as possible when you're working for somebody else. So whatever your business is, just have amazing integrity. Always, always, always speak well of yourself, of your staff, of your customers. Never, ever put anybody down. That only looks bad towards you. I've been reading a book called The 4 Agreements, and the first agreement, amazingly, is about integrity. And I'm going to read it to you. This is the first agreement. It's speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or gossip about others. She did all of it. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. Have integrity in every single aspect of your life, and you'll never go wrong. And people will swarm towards you. They'll want to be with you. People need to be able to trust anyone in any kind of authority, anyone they work for or with. So have an amazing, be humble. Be humble is wonderful. Yes, I mean, it doesn't matter who's responsible. If you are the owner of a business, don't worry about whose fault it is. Take the responsibility. Fix the problem for the customer, for the staff. Make everybody work well together. And you'll have an incredible business. Everyone will want to be part of your business. Everyone. And they'll speak volumes about you to everyone that they know, so your business will just flourish. So I just wanted to share that message with you because it's just been floating around in my head going, I can't believe this woman is still in business with what has gone on. So if it wasn't already paid for, yes, absolutely. Taking care of your customer is the best policy ever. So I wouldn't stay with this company if the service wasn't already paid for. But I actually will contact the company that paid for it, probably after the holiday. Let them know this is happening. I don't know. They may want to end the service already. I don't know. I don't care. The women that have come have been lovely. Now that I know I could schedule just directly with them, I will do that because I like them. They're wonderful. And I thought I liked the owner when I first talked to her, but so far all I've had is trouble with her since then. So integrity, integrity, integrity in everything you do in your life, and you will never go wrong. Another quote from Douglas Adams on integrity: to give real service, you must add something which cannot be bought or measured with